fangirl heart is ruled by badass black ladies. If a book makes me love its peeps, I will fangirl no matter my complaints. And the Rebound Guy is flawed in that the conflict ain't conflicty. But this same book gave me a woman of color who kicks professional booty. Oh, and a beta hero so gentlemanly I want to clone his ass. That definitely helps. So yeah, mixed book feels be mixed. Our successful career woman, Asia, has a shit fiancé. Or she does until she comes home to find him MIA with nothing left but a breakup note. Fuck that guy. Since Asia works with the cheating turd waffle, she needs a new guy to save face. Enter Dex, the man with his very own boyfriend for hire business. And unlike most romance heroes, he ain't in the fake dating game for poontang. Instead, this man genuinely enjoys helping hurt women rediscover their worth. And unlike Asia's ex, he finds her career drive hella sexy. You, Miss Carpenter, are a badass. The company would survive without me, but it just wouldn't run as well. Because you're right, I am a badass. Yes! I'm here for unapologetically confident women. I'm also here for heroes like Dex. His ego is not intimidated by a woman with power. He's so comfortable with himself, the dude smiles at the stuff alpha holes growl about. Like, Dex owns a tiny Pomeranian, and not once does he act like it's a hit against his masculinity. 'Cause it's not! Confident men are sexy men. So yeah, while Asia might be busy, the gal is not blind. Chick got that loltastic thirst on lock. Dexter's hand rested at the small of her back as they left the bistro, and those earlier tingles graduated into full-blown electric sparks. It was the suit. It had to be the suit, and the body that wore the suit, and the face on the body. My heart, it's hers. But despite my undying love, I gotta admit the book ain't perfect. You don't know how much it kills me to admit that. On the one hand, my happy ass backflip over Asia's character arc. She learns a better work-life balance that doesn't diminish her career. Plus, gal even starts working on some of her family drama. Yes, do all of that. Now, don't get me wrong, I am very, very pro female-centric narratives. But as much as our heroine grows over the story, that's how little Dexter evolves. His one and only change is a direct result of the OTP conflict resolution. And even that went weak. You'd think a book about a paid fake relationship would have tons of tension. And you'd think wrong. The internal conflict that should have existed between Asia and Dex just didn't. It also doesn't help that most of our couple's bonding happens off-page. That's not to say there wasn't any emotional detail, because boy howdy was there. I mean, yeah, I was grumpy over the fact that we were denied Asia and Dex getting to know each other. I mean, it did happen. It just happened in a scene that my ass didn't get to read. But I was happy that we got to read their reactions to that scene. It's like, hey, I would like to be there in the moment, but if I'm only gonna get the playback, I'm okay with that. Still, you're not really in the emotional trenches with this OTP. And you're also not in bed with them either. The 2 Bangtown scenes we did get lasted like 2 pages, and they didn't even have foreplay. And honestly, I'd just rather we fade to black. Don't get me wrong, I ain't saying Farrah can't do that lusty deep POV. 'Cause girl can. He would erase thoughts of how good she smelled and how her soft laugh drizzled down his spine like honey. He would ignore how amazing her body felt next to him. He'd forget it all. Until he was in the privacy of his own home, then he would let his imagination run wild. We got poetic pants, lull pants, and horny pants all rolled into one. Farrah is great at getting inside a character's head to convey attraction. But it also reads like she's uncomfortable with writing sex scenes, which is 100% valid. If a writer doesn't want to completely go there, I respect that. I'm just an all or nothing kind of girl. Either give me all the dirty details or just close the door on them. So, weak tension, little OTP bonding, and meh sex. And yet I still fangirl. That's because even despite all that, I love the book. I mean, Asia is such an admirable, competent, interesting female character. The gal stole me. Farrah did a phenomenal job crafting the people that make up this book world. So much so that I don't even care about its weak structural elements. I don't give no craps. Plus, she was attentive to how problematic Dex could have been, and she avoided it entirely. His business helps women overcome emotional breakup aftermath. But he's an ex-Wall Streeter. He's not a mental health professional. And he acknowledges that. If I get the sense that a client is particularly vulnerable, I recommend she see a certified therapist. I know my limits, and I know that I'm not equipped to deal with the kind of help that some women may need. Bless them words! Romancelandia infamously ignores the benefits of mental health treatment. Often it is sexy times and not therapy that cure damage from psychological issues. And that is some BS. So stupid. And yet Farrah made a point of recognizing that. I admit it, this book is flawed, but its imperfections aren't noticeable as you're taking in the story. The whole time my ass was reading it, I didn't see the cracks in the book. And I think that is a compliment to Farrah's style of writing. I was completely hooked by her characters and her dialogue and her pacing and her descriptions. Basically, this bitch is gonna glom her whole ass backlist. Oh, bank account, I am so sorry. I know I had some serious bitching in this video, but I don't think that means the book is bad. I just think it means that I'm an asshole. It's really not bad though, because here it is months later. I read this book like 5 books ago, 10 books ago maybe? I don't remember. And I'm still latched onto the characters. And for my forgetful ass, that is a feat. I think one of the best decisions I did this year was alternating diverse book to non-diverse book. I don't deserve a gold star for that. I mean, that's not like, oh, look at me, I'm woke. It's an entirely selfish decision. I'm getting more books than I love. In case you're wondering why the hell this bracelet stayed like that the whole time in this video, I don't know if anybody else would notice that. Maybe I'm the only one that thought it was weird. But if you are, it's because... Oh, sure. Now, oh, that. See that? My jewelry's trying to tear up my own damn wardrobe. You are just destroying my lace. That is a really weird way to end this video. It has absolutely nothing to do with what I just said throughout the entire review. I don't care.